Hello. Today we're talking about conquering imposter syndrome. So this is something that I think everybody goes through, and it might even be slightly more prevalent now with more social media presence, because we can actually physically compare ourselves to the teacher down the road or the teacher across the world even. So what is imposter syndrome? It's basically when we focus on the things that we don't have or can't do. If that becomes our dominant mindset, we start feeling like we are less than adequate, less than somebody else in the same industry or in the same location or whatever the case may be. What we need to start doing is celebrating what we can do and what we do have. So taking gratitude into account and celebrating the things that we actually have achieved. So the great thing is that when we can change our mindset to a more positive one, it opens up all kinds of possibilities for us. And I think the thing to remember that when we are teaching movement, we can't know absolutely everything about a subject. There's always new information coming out. Every single day, somebody will be doing a research project, will find out something new. What we can do, though, is that we can teach what we know really well. You also can't teach everything that you know, because otherwise your class is going to be too long, your workshop, your training course, whatever it is going to be way too long for anybody to attend necessarily. So you can only focus on what you can teach and what's going to make the most impact in somebody's life. So the good news is that imposter syndrome is not a problem. It is not an illness. It's not something that you can take a pill for. And it is not just you. We all go through this at some point in our careers. So we feel fear, and it's natural. It's completely natural to feel this way. So don't think that there's anything wrong with you, because there isn't. It only happens because you care. You care about the people that you are teaching. You care about the outcomes that you help them to achieve with their movement journeys. And that's why this is happening. You care. That is a fantastic thing to have. So you see, it's not a problem. It's just something that we feel. So we feel the fear, we feel the inadequacy. Best thing to do is to basically step forward, push it out of the way and step forward and do what you know how to do best. And you do know how to do it really, really well, and how to serve your clients. That's the other bit of good news. You are already an expert at what you do. You don't have to be the world's most renowned expert in anything to be an expert in exactly what it is that you do and how you teach it. So you don't need a PhD. You don't need a huge social media following. You don't need to have climbed Mount Everest or, swim 100 kilometers. You just need to do what you do really, really well. And I can guarantee you that you already have something of value to share. You already know something more than the people that are coming to you for help. So you don't have to worry that you don't know your stuff. We all learn as we go along. All you can do is share what you know now. And that could be enough to change somebody's life. So any rave reviews or credentials or anything else that you've got becomes your marketing tool. It's not who you are. It's not how you teach. It's not how you reach out to people with those things. How you make people feel when they come to you, how you can articulate to them what the benefits are of the way that you approach teaching. That is where the real value lies. And only you can do that, because you are unique. The way that you express it is indicative of your stage of life, your level of experience. And it doesn't matter whether you've been teaching for a month, for a year, for 10 years, for 20 years. At each stage, you're going to have something else to offer. And we all have to start somewhere. So just share your message your way. It will reach the right people if you're passionate about it, if you really believe in what you have to share. Being vulnerable around what you share can be difficult, can be challenging too, but it's where you learn. So that's the great thing about sharing with others, is that you can get some feedback, and then you can use that feedback to just get better and to strive forward and to improve on what you are already good at. So my motto is progress, not perfection. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just get out there and do it. The minute you've taken that first step, the minute you've connected with even just one person, you've already made progress. You're already further ahead than you were before you did that. So you have to put yourself out there. Otherwise, how are you going to be able to share your message? Don't be afraid to. People are more worried about themselves than they are about you. So just feel the fear and do it anyway. Make that first step. Take action, make progress. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to know everything perfectly. You just have to get out there and be you. And you are enough. So now the bad news. The bad news is nobody cares about you. I know that sounds harsh, but it really is true. The people who come and see you for your classes are there for their own selfish interest. They've chosen to come and do class with you. They've chosen to attend your business because they think that you're going to be able to solve a problem for them. Nothing wrong with that. Because 9 times out of 10, you are going to be able to solve their problem for them. And if you can't, then you can help them find the right person who can assist them on their journey. So either way, you win. Because if you can help somebody, they can go, wow, that really worked for me. Go and see that lady. She helped me to get to where I am now. Or go, whoever they've been sent to, yes? So make sure that you understand that you are there to serve the people who come to see you. They're there because they want something from you. And you can't fail if it helps somebody. You're probably going to help more than one person. So that's pretty amazing, isn't it? That even in your own insecure way, you can step forward and you can make a change. And then everything just cracks open from there. And it can elevate your teaching. It can elevate your impact. That is why we do what we do, because we want to help people. So don't worry about how you feel. Feel the fear and do it anyway. Just go for it. One of the best ways to deal with imposter syndrome is to use gratitude. Just to be grateful that, A, you have enough participants in your class to teach today, that you woke up and it was a beautiful day, your car started, you had your breakfast, everything is right in your world because you could get to where you needed to be. Yeah, all those little things along the way. Your favorite song might have played on the radio on your way into work, or your dog gave you an extra special cuddle, or your child told you that they loved you. Whatever it is, be grateful for all those little things, because what you do every single day for other people means that you can be there for the people in your life that matter more than anything else. So it's the only way for you to get validation for what you do is by what people say thank you to you for. So each time a client says, wow, you gave me hope, or wow, I felt so good after I left that class. I felt like my head was touching the sky and my feet were walking on clouds. Yeah, whatever it is, those are the things that you made people feel. That was the impact you had. So write those down. Maybe stick them on the mirror or next to your desk and look at them. See what people are grateful for. Know that you are making a difference in the world. You could completely change somebody's life without even really knowing that you've done it. just by being you, showing up and teaching your classes. So I wish you well. Don't let your imposter syndrome beat you. Remember, use gratitude. Don't compare yourself to anybody else because you are unique. And just think, today could be the day that you could change somebody's life for the better. So if you don't show up, that can't happen.